Hi, welcome again to the Bethlehem Buzz. It's Tuesday, November 17. Hard to believe that the first Sunday in Advent is coming up a week from Sunday. And Advent is that period of time that leads up to the Christmas celebration. It includes the 4 Sundays. It's a time of preparation, a time of getting ready, not just for Christmas, but also getting ready for Christ to come anew to us and the second coming of Christ. So all those images are there and themes are there as we celebrate Advent. In the past, we have offered something special during that time. Sometimes we have done studies, Advent studies, other times sermon series. And this year we want to offer a study for the whole of the church, and I invite all of you to join in. I kind of envision this church-wide study, but if you're watching this and you're not a member of Bethlehem, please come join us as well. We're going to use a book that is new by author Adam Hamilton. He is the pastor at Church of the Resurrection in Leawood, Kansas, and an author, and we have used his work before. It's entitled Incarnation, Rediscovering the Significance of Christmas. And so we'll use that as our text. We're going to offer it each of the Tuesdays and Wednesdays in December, starting Tuesday, December 1st, and Wednesday, December 2nd. It'll be the same content. Both of these nights be different facilitators. John Wogelmuth on Tuesday, Bill Hamilton on Wednesday. It'll be at 7 o'clock by way of Zoom meetings each of those nights. Register your attendance. There's a link in this buzz or a little article about it in an introduction to the course. But I encourage you to join us. Register, and Bill will give you some information maybe about ordering the book. You can order it off of Amazon. What strikes me about the book is sort of that subtitle, Rediscovering the Significance of Christmas. And I like that because what Adam Hamilton is doing in this is talking about the meaning, the why questions. What was God up to? What was his purpose in terms of the incarnation? And you may say, well, I know that word incarnation, I've heard it, but I'm not sure if I get the full significance of it. Well, that's part of what this study is about. Incarnation literally comes from the Latin meaning in the flesh, or embodiment. And it's the doctrine that in Jesus, born of Mary, God came to us in the person of Jesus. That, in other words, Jesus was God. And that is different in many people's eyes, that they can say, well, I accept that Jesus was a good teacher, a good man, a prophet, a rabbi, a miracle worker. But to say that Jesus is God, they might say, well, I need to think about that a little more. What we do in this study is that each week we look at the titles of Jesus. It starts with Jesus as King, Jesus as Lord, the title of Messiah or the Christ. And in fact, this coming Sunday is Christ the King Sunday, so you may be hearing more about that in my message on Sunday. Behind me, you can see on the table there's a replica of an icon underneath the artwork there. And it dates back to the 6th century at St. Catherine's Monastery at the foot of Mount Sinai. It's one of the oldest icons in existence, and it's called Christ Pantocrator, or Christ Pantocrator, which means Christ as ruler of all, or Christ as king. And if you look closely at the face of Jesus in the icon, it's asymmetrical. One eye looks very different than the other eye. And the significance of that, and it was done intentionally, was to remind us that Jesus is both fully human and yet fully God. That in the person of Jesus, God has come to dwell among us. Some of the other titles that we'll look at will be Jesus as Savior. What does it mean to call Jesus Savior? And what does it mean to be saved? Chapter 3 is the name Emmanuel, which means literally God with us. That God was with us in Jesus and God is with us still. Chapter 4, it looks at the prologue of John where it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the Word became flesh." And then also Jesus as the light of the world. And then in the epilogue, looking at the title of Jesus as Lord. So do consider joining us. There is the information about it in this Buzz message. And I'll talk a little bit more about this on Thursday as we move towards Christ the King. But Advent is coming, so let's prepare and join us in preparing by doing the study with us. So look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Hope you have a blessed day.